A former Sky 2 chopper pilot in the line of fire Tuesday when insurgents shot down a private security helicopter in Iraq. They shot it right out of the sky.
Fields Mosley is live right next to Sky 2. The chopper that Dan Laguna used to fly for 2 News. Fields?
Yes, Shauna, Dan Laguna and I flew many times here in Sky 2 before he decided to return to the war zone. And on Tuesday, he and his brother took some enemy fire, and his brother's chopper was shot down. Art Laguna, Rio Linda, California. He was a pilot who spent time in Iraq, Kosovo, Bosnia, and the National Guard. On Tuesday, he and his chopper crew were hit by insurgent gunfire. They were all killed in Iraq. Video placed on YouTube by those claiming responsibility shows that crash. We know Art's brother Dan Laguna, who flew Sky 2 for a number of years. Dan is also a longtime military pilot. Both Dan and Art have been working side by side in Baghdad for Blackwater USA, a company providing security for government and private clients. On Tuesday, Dan and Art were on a mission together, flying separate choppers.
I got shot up to see where he was and lost sight of him within about 2 seconds or less. Then I had to put my aircraft, because I got shot up, had to put it on the ground.
Dan says he managed to fly his damaged chopper back to base, replaced some rotor blades, and went back out to search for his brother.
Took his body back there and looked at him. After they put him in it was my brother, and realized that I had them all, then I flew back to the green zone.
Dan has seen the worst of war. One of his missions was immortalized in the film Black Hawk Down. In Somalia in 1993, he was flying Little Bird gunships to support the Black Hawks. Then later he survived a fiery crash while training for another mission.
In our last engagement, we had a problem and the aircraft ended up hitting the ground, and the video stops on impact, and you'll see a big ball of fire where the aircraft hit the ground.
Dan spent a long time recovering. Now he's suffering in a different way. But in our conversation from Baghdad, he says he still believes this is the price of freedom.
So everybody here that I talk to, military and non-military, doing this job, would not want to be anywhere else but here to make sure that this fight is not taken back to our home.
And Art Laguna had planned to teach his daughter to fly upon returning to the States. Obviously a dream cut short. Now, Dan Laguna was planning on returning to the United States sometime today with his brother's body, but he says he will return to Baghdad and go back to his job. Mark and Shauna, back to you.
All right, Fields, thank you.